Since the current Rise of Nations tutorial sucks and there's like no new tutorials, this is my own tutorial that should help you out in every single case. I'm gonna be explaining things slowly so you guys can understand it, but right when you get into your country, you need to make sure to do this as quickly as possible. So I'm playing as Poland. You're gonna press A, you're gonna go to country. Policies, scroll all the way down, Advanced Research Bureau, ignore safety regulations, and improve infrastructure. Now, the reason that you get all of this is because these two make your factories cost less. And every single country starts off with 100 million, and each factory originally costs 25 million. So you can only make 4 factories. But for this setup, you want to be able to make 5 factories, and now you can. So you're gonna go on your capital, build a motor factory, go on any of your other city, doesn't really matter. You're gonna make a steel factory, you're gonna make an electronic factory, you're gonna make a fertilizer factory, and you're gonna make one civilian factory. After you're done making all the factories, you're gonna go back to your policies, and you don't need these anymore. You're gonna get rid of them, but you're gonna keep Advanced Research Bureau so you can get that 20% research output. Now you need to buy the resources for these factories to work. You're gonna go to economy, resources slash trade, and tungsten. You want 2 tungsten. You can buy this from any country. I recommend getting from like Bolivia, South Africa. Usually Russia is a player, so that won't really work out. You should buy from AI all the time. So let's say 2 tungsten from South Africa. You can buy zero point 0.2 titanium. You can buy 4 phosphate. You can also buy like 4 iron. You do actually need to buy all of these for your factories to work. And then you need 4 golds. And Poland already makes enough copper. You only need 3 copper. So let's say you're making like 5 tungsten, right? Let's say you're Russia and you're making enough tungsten. You're making more than 2. You don't need to buy tungsten, okay? I'm Poland right now. I'm making more than 3 copper. I don't need to buy it. Let's say I was making like 2 copper. Then I would just buy one, okay? And now since your factories are done and you already have the resources, you're now making consumer goods. So consumer goods are probably gonna be your like top source of income. So right now I'm making 35. What you want to do, you want to scroll all the way down because these are the biggest population countries. So most of the time, China, US, India, all of these guys are usually players. So you can go to like Indonesia. Right now I'm making 35, right? So I could sell like 15 to Indonesia, 11 to Pakistan, and you could basically just keep going. You just want to be making more than 0 consumer goods, right? So I can sell another 9. Let's say Iran isn't a player, I can sell 9 to Iran. And now I'm making, right here you can see how much I'm making from trade, but I'm making 3.2 million just from consumer goods. After you do that, you're gonna go to your economic laws, and you're gonna make military spending max, government spending max, education spending max, and research spending max. Once you have more than 25 million, you're gonna build a civilian factory on your capital, and you want to build a fort because like usually playing as Poland, Germany is gonna attack you right away, and this could be like for any other country. You just want to be safe and have a fort on your capital. Also, you want to move your infantry to your capital, and then you're gonna go to military, and you're gonna go doctrines, lands, and you're gonna pick static lines. That's like the best doctrine that you could get right now. So you're always gonna be picking static lines, and after that, what you want to do, you're gonna go to technology, research, right click on research improvements, advanced supercomputers, artificial intelligence. Make sure to do it in this order, it's very important. And then you're going to go to infantry, infantry improvements, small arms, exoskeletons, cybernetic infantry, and then body armor. Okay? Do this in this order that I researched it. And make sure to right click as well so it can auto research. You can see that all of these are getting auto researched. And that's basically it. You're gonna want to keep making factories. Like right now, like I can wait until my next civilian factory is done getting created, and you're gonna see I'm making a bunch more consumer goods. Like right now I'm making 50, right? Let's say China was an AI. If I sell 50 to China, I'm making 3 million just from that. Now look how much money I'm making from my economy, and I can easily afford all of this. Right now I'm making 4 million. Another thing that you could get if you're making enough money, you could go to policies and get favor the political elite. Favor the political elite gives you corruption gain, but it's really good because it gives you a lot of political power gain. So it gives you 0.35% corruption. But originally, as every country, you always lose some corruption. So right now, I'm losing zero point 0.2. So I could go to economic laws, anti-corruption spending, and get 0.15, which is only 430,000, and that's barely making a dent in your um, money that you're making right now. And then you can go back to policies and get favor the political elite. You could see before I was only making 2.6 increase in political power, and now I'm making 4. This is really good if you want to rush on ideology right away. Socialism and then communism is the best way to go. But you could also get like other laws. Let's say you want to go to limited conscription to make more infantry, constitutional monarch power, and basically all of this. And then you could also use it to get some leaders. You could like look for a chief judge so you don't pay for like right here. This guy's already making you lose 0.22 corruption. So if I get him, I can get rid of my anti-corruption spending, and I'm not gaining any corruption, even though I favor the political elite on. And that's basically it. You want to make sure to justify on countries next to you, try and expand. Make sure you go static lines, like I said. Once you get over 300 military power, you're gonna get a military leader. Try and get the best one. Like right here, the best one is probably this guy right here. It gives you some entrenchment and defensive, and then you're just gonna assign it to Polish army. Um, so the infantry that is like already made for you at the start of the game isn't actually assigned to any group. So you want to make sure to drag over this and assign them to Polish army. And once you make new infantry, it's going to be automatically assigned to your group, so that doesn't really matter. And then you basically just want to expand, do your formables, and do whatever you can. And you should be able to defend yourself. Like right now, you're making enough money. You can make a bunch more tanks, a bunch of infantry, and you could already have a fort on your capital, which makes it really good with static lines. And that's really all you need early game. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to vote for my poll so you could vote for what country I'm going to be playing next in my next video.